Hello students, how are you all? So here I am Deepthi Nair. I am taking here the second chapter of 8th class science book, that is the microorganism friend and foe. So here in this chapter we will discuss about varieties of microorganisms and how these microorganisms are useful to us and how these microorganisms are harmful to us. So first of all, let's discuss about microorganisms or microbes. They are very small organisms which cannot be seen with the naked eye. That means if you want to see the microorganisms, then we have to use the microscope. They may be unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular means only one cell and multicellular means more than one cell. They may exist along like an amoeba or in a colonies like fungi and bacteria. They found in all kinds of environment like ice cold climate, hot spring, desert, marshy land, etc. They are also found inside the bodies of other organisms. That means everywhere microorganisms are presented. Types of microorganisms. So here in this slide you can see varieties of microorganisms. Bacteria is there, fungi is there, algae is there, protozoan is there, amoeba is there, parameciums is there. So here examples are also mentioned here. Viruses are also there. Now let's discuss how these microorganisms are friendly to us. So first point is given here, making curd from the milk. That means microorganism helps in making the curd from the milk. The bacterium called lactobacillus reproduces in milk and helps to convert the milk into curd. So which bacteria is responsible for making the curd from the milk? That is lactobacillus. Second point is that it helps in making the bread. The fungus called yeast reproduces in flour, dough and produces carbon dioxide during respiration, which makes the dough soft and helps in making the bread, cake, biscuit, pastries, etc. So how we are making this bread and all? With the help of the yeast. Third one is making alcohol. So yeast is also used for the commercial production of alcohol and wine. The fungus called yeast reproduces in sugar solutions and convert it into alcohol. So this process is called fermentation. That means the process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is called fermentation. And who discovered fermentation? That students you all have to note it down. That is Louis Pasteur discovered fermentation in 1857. Next point is that making medicine. Some bacteria and fungi are used to make medicines which kill, stop or the growth of disease causing microbes. Such medicines are called antibiotics. So the antibiotic which we are using now are made with the help of the were made with the help of the microorganisms. With all this point, other point is also given here. That means it helps in increasing in the soil fertility. Microorganism helps in increasing in the soil fertility by fixing the nitrogen and it increases its fertility. So these microbes are called biological nitrogen fixers. Next one is that cleaning the environment. So this microorganism helps in cleaning the environment. That means they decomposes the dead organic waste of plants and animals and convert them into simple substances which are again used by other plants and the animals. And what are the harmful microorganisms? Now we can see some microorganisms cause disease in plants, animals, not only in plants and animals, but they cause disease in human beings also. Such disease causing microbes are called pathogens. Some microorganism flows in food substances and produces toxic substances and make the food poisons. That means some microorganisms, they grow in food substances and they produce some toxic. Toxic means poison substances and they make the food spoil. Food poisoning causes illness and even death. Some microorganisms spoil the materials like clothing, leather, wood, etc.